How many of y'all believe the new narrative that is spinning out there that Shador Sanders went to several interviews unprepared? Please do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. Make sure to give me the thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so that you can get the videos as soon as I upload it to YouTube. All right, family, I got to go ahead and get into this video real quick. So that's all the business I got. You know what time it is. Let's work. What up, folks? I hope you are doing well. I go by the name Harry B, and the B means business. Guys, out of adversity, a lot of things are born. So this new system that I got going, I'm hoping that something new is born for the channel, the TLP Sports Club channel. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, and other rappers, they claim that they can rap without writing down the lyrics. You put the beat on, they just go for it. That's how their process is. So here I am trying now to record without doing a whole lot of edits. I've seen videos where I don't see no cuts. My distance or long distance mentor, RJ Young of Fox Sports, I don't see no cuts. So I started thinking, YouTube has me on this 90-day strike, copyright strike, and I can't go live and talk to my people. So now this new thing has born a new adversity or thing inside of me. I'm like, okay, if I can't go live, I got to pump out a lot of videos. But what is the thing about that? The more you have to edit, the less videos you have to do because it takes too much time. So here I am trying to do this thing without fumbling over my words, trying to figure things out in my head and bring you the content and not have to do a whole bunch of edits. Maybe drop the video in the editing software, cut out the beginning, cut out the end, put my intro, and bada boom, bada bang, I can upload it. I can kick out a whole lot of content. I think I could do it. So let's go. How many of y'all believe the new narrative that is spinning out there that Shador Sanders went to several interviews unprepared? The interviews did not go well. We're split. Okay? We are split down the middle here. And I wanted to come to you and talk to you in honest and ask you a question. Just one question. How many of y'all believe that? Now I'm going to build a narrative and then I'm going to give you a perspective. Why? Because this is TLP, the Liberian perspective. Can't you hear my accent? All right. Why would Shador Sanders go to an interview unprepared? We're hearing tales from different people. I was just sent a video that was done by Josh Pate. I watched the video. Josh Pate, he don't go left, he don't go right. He's just a football guy. He don't care either way. But he was explaining that he said, listen, guys, I don't talk to NFL people, front offices. I don't talk to none of them because I don't do an NFL show. I'm over here on YouTube, so my audience is right here. I got no dig in this game. However, NFL people keep calling me, and they're telling me stuff. When Shedeur stock was going all the way down, he too was surprised. That's Josh Pate. He was surprised. And the NFL people started telling him why he was going down. And the thing that was more of a consensus between all of these people that were contacting him, even though he didn't request the contact, was that Shedeur bombed several interviews. So now this is the thing that's swimming out there in the waters. And you know Josh Pate has this thing where he calls several of us around here, these newbies, us Greenlanders, he called us the Deion tax, okay? We're the Deion tax. I must admit that I think initially I was part of that Deion tax. Oh, you don't remember what the Deion tax is? Let me remind you how he broke it down. The Deion tax is Coach Prime comes from Jackson State, comes to Colorado, And guess who comes with him? A bunch of newcomers. Homers. Hey. No, not that kind of homer. But guys, we're new around here. And we came in not quietly, but we came in loud. And we wanted to have our opinions heard. And boy, you know Coach Brown has an army. And there's a lot of us. We're everywhere. On Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We're everywhere. TikTok. You can find us everywhere. And we're loud. Not because we're black, okay? All of Deion's people are not black, but Deion's people came in loud, okay? You always say black people are loud. Not that kind of loud. We just came in with an opinion. And he says, hey, you guys are not football people. We do this here. And you need to come in here, sit down, relax a little bit, learn the lay of the land, understand what's going on before you start, imposing your opinions on this here process that we've been doing for years and you just came to. So here we are. So tell me, how am I doing so far with my new system? Not fumbling over my words, not having to do crazy cuts. How am I doing so far? Am I doing well right now? I hope I'm doing well. And if you think I'm doing well, smash that subscribe button and come on, help the brother out. You feel me? I'm trying my best here. Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne. I'm trying to rap without writing down my lyrics. Okay, keep it going, Harry B. And I'm also using a new system, all right? I was using StreamYard before, but they're messing up my audio. So now I'm using QuickTime, doing a screen recording and trying to use my professional camera and my professional microphones. If it messes up, blame it to my equipment, not to my heart, because I'm trying to get this right for the TLP family. We got to keep going, though. Several narratives are taking place here. There are football people, there are Deion Sanders fans, and then there are haters. Here's what's going on. The football people are believing that Shedeur did not interview well, and that's why he dropped all the way to the 5th round. 144th. They're believing that. Because they don't really have a dig. They don't care. They're not haters. They're just football people who want football explanation. Explain it to me, football people. That's what the football people are saying. They're asking the football people to give them an explanation. Because they don't really hate Prime. They can care less. They just want to know why they thought and agreed with a lot of the analysts, the people that talk the sport. Why did they have Shedeur on their first round draft boards, and then how he fell so far down? Because the football people are confused, so they're asking the analysts that they trust, the Josh Pates, you know what I'm saying? All of their favorite people, the Joe Klatz, they're asking them, hey, can you do us a favor, because the noise is loud, and you know Deion people, they're loud out there. They're so loud. I don't know what to believe anymore. Is it collusion? Is it racism? What's going on? Is it hatred? The football people don't know, and they're asking just football questions because they want to come to some type of conclusion on. They want to form their own opinion so they can have football conversations. That's what the football people are doing. So they're believing that, okay, maybe this narrative is coming from everywhere, coming from multiple angles now that the draft is over. Now that's what they're believing. They're running with that. They're like, well, that makes the most sense because we don't deal with the whole racism stuff. We don't deal with the other stuff. That's noise outside of the football stuff. We just want to know what were the front offices thinking to leave such a talent that we all believe would have won round number 1. What would have been the reason for them to leave him on the board? So that's what the conclusion that they're coming to. It must have been just that. And then you have your Deion people, the Deion fan base, Colorado fan base. Not all Colorado fan base, because some Colorado people they fall also into that football category. So it boils down to the Deion fans. Some, maybe a few handful are, you know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe a small percentage of Deion Sanders fans also believe the interviews probably went wrong. All right? They're Deion Sanders fans. They don't really hate. They're not haters. We haven't gotten to the haters yet. All right? The Deion Sanders fans, a small group of those people believe. No, it's like they kind of believe, but for the most part, Deion Sanders fans are asking the question, like, do y'all really believe that? Don't believe that bold junkie. And you know that's what Coach Prime always saying. Don't believe that bold junkie. Because if you know Coach Prime, and if you watch any well-off media videos, or the other ones, Uncle Neely and Reach the People, you know, all of them. If you watch any of those videos, Coach Prime puts a premium on preparation. Preparing for your moment. Seizing your moment. You feel me? Being ready when you are called. When your number is called, being ready. So that's what the Prime fans have in their mind when they're getting all of it, when they're dissecting all of this information or downloading all of this information. One side of their brain knows that about Prime and his preparation, premium on preparation. The other side is conflicted with bad interview. Those two things are clashing in their heads, and they're like, nah, I'm not believing that. I don't want to believe that. It don't make sense to us because we understand the Prime people now. I'm in the middle right now. I'm taking myself out to deliver the message. I'm not taking a stance yet, but I'm going to speak for the Prime people for now. Okay? I'm just the messenger. Remember, you're not supposed to hurt or kill the messenger. I want to get this thing out of the way. So the Prime people are having this conflict, right? Some of them. You know, you have the diehards who are, you're crazy. Shedeur, come on. Not being prepared, come on. Stop playing with us. That ain't true. You know you colluded and you were racist. It was obvious that you were racist and you colluded. Okay? Stop playing with us. We know what this smells like. It smells like collusion. Those are the Prime people. The people who are kind of like, I don't know, maybe. There's this perspective also. Prime came out early in the season and he said, my child is not going to play for certain teams because I know what's behind the scenes, and I'm not going to subject my child to play for an organization that's not going to have his best interest. So we are going to do what Eli Manning and his family did. We are going to be selective with our choice of teams that we play for or that we choose to lend our talent to. So, with that in the back of your mind, right? You must think for a second. If Shedeur was under that impression and his dad being his agent or his spokesperson at the time, when they went to the meetings or the meetings that they took, they were selective with those meetings. So being selective with those meetings, some of those meetings, is it possible that Shedeur was thinking, okay, I already know where I'm going. I know where I don't want to go. So I'm just going to show up. The allegations for the Giants was there was a package sent, some plays that he was supposed to go over, and then come back and let's see from a quarterback's perspective, break this play down for me. How would you handle this play? How would you take this situation? You as the quarterback, how would you do it? And apparently Shedeur blew that off, didn't really prepare for that. Didn't know how to answer because he probably didn't look at it. And he got called out. That is the allegations from the Giants. And other people have similar allegations that he wasn't prepared. So is it that Shedeur felt, I'm going to make sure I'm recording. All right, I'm still recording. We can still go. We're still going. So is it that Shedeur felt that since he had already had a landing place and the people that he really wanted, and he put all his heart into that preparation, and he felt like the meeting went well and they already gave him a vote of confidence, is it possible that he felt it was a lock and the rest of them were just going to be formality? Is that possible? There's the Deion fans that's not going to agree with that. Then there's a small percentage of those same Deion fans that are going to kind of like, I'm a football guy, but I'm also a Deion fan. I'm a strong Deion fan. And I want to believe that Shedeur did well in all of his interviews. But this thing is bothering me because all of the teams that were possible, I think it was 5 teams that we counted that needed quarterbacks. So those 5 teams, he bombed all of them. It's very hard to believe that, right? Very hard. We're not saying all 32 teams because when I was doing my live doing the first and second night, we had the list on there and we told you which teams needed quarterbacks. Even on the first day, the Steelers, the Saints, possibly the Jets, if they were, forget about the Jets, the Giants. So we give you some teams that needed quarterbacks. So it's not all 32 teams. That would be disingenuous. That would be a lie. If we were to just come here and just say, oh yeah, all 32 teams needed a quarterback and all of them colluded to try to bring this young black man down. That would not be correct. And I pray that some of y'all out there are not thinking that. You're not, right? Like, really, right? You're not like, you don't think all 32 teams got together and was like, we hate this young man, right? Like, none of us, right? At all? Please don't think that, because then I can't help you. I'm out here trying to take myself off of that Deion tax list. I'm fighting real hard to separate myself from this Deion tax thing, because a lot of us came in here, we were newcomers, and we started going. We were, yeah, man. Deion this, you know what I'm saying? Coach promised everything. You know what I'm saying? Here's all the money. Some on the money. I mean, we were singing the song. We was ready to dance. So, yeah, I got to admit, I was part of that Deion tax. Yeah, initially. But now, I'm a student of the game. I'm trying to learn. Look at me. I'm sitting here articulating myself, and I'm not going to edit this video much. I'm speaking. I'm thinking while I'm speaking now. I'm slowing it down just a little bit so that I can get my words right and do like the rappers do. Don't have to edit much. I'm a student of the game, and RJ Young from Fox Sports is my mentor. I'm watching him specifically. I'm watching other people like Josh Payton, Joe Klatz and them. I'm watching others, Drake Toll. I'm watching all of them. But I'm paying attention to RJ Young. These guys can articulate themselves and talk the sport without fumbling and thinking too much. And I appreciate that. This is going to help me do a lot of content. Because if I can just come on here, say what I got to say, press record, say what I got to say, put it out there and just upload it. Can you imagine how much content I'll be able to do? Man, God dog it. But we get back to this whole thing. I'm going to ask you one more time. Do you believe it? That Shedeur did not do a good interview. This would be a good time to pause and say, hey man, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, but you are this far in the video and you're still watching, come on now, help a brother out. I'm Liberian. I'm blacker than you. That's, of course, if you're white, then I'm definitely blacker than you. But come on, help a brother out, man. All those other channels got big numbers. I'm still down here fighting, crawling my way up, and you keep watching my content. Subscribe. Hit the like button and comment. Say, Harry B. You got me, Harry B. I wasn't going to subscribe, but daggone, you got me. Come on, help a brother out, okay? So then you get the haters. The haters, oh. They're prank calling. They're doing everything. Everything is right. He sucks. He was not that good anyway. They're questioning his talent, even though they watched the Baylor game when he did the Hail Mary. You know what I'm saying? The Hail Mary, mother of boater. Come on now. The haters are just going in. The Jason Whitlocks are having the time of their lives. Oh, he fell. This is the biggest fall from glory. Oh, my goodness. This is awesome. They are having a field day. I mean, the Michael Jordan memes over Shedor's jersey and perfect timing thing. And I mean, these two, they are having a ball. Going back to old tweets about, oh, my son is going first round. What is your son? And saying, your son didn't go first round. Oh, man. And they are laughing at the fact that Shedeur actually happened to land on with the Cleveland Browns. Doo-doo Browns. Even the Cleveland fans hate Cleveland. Yo, that's where you go to die and kill your career if you are a football player. Nobody goes there. Okay? If you even look at Shedeur, the celebration when Cleveland picked him, the shout didn't even look like a real shout. You know what I'm saying? I was like, and then the Cleveland Browns, their organization, when they drafted him, their faces looked like they were not that enthused. I think the feeling was mutual, but Shedeur had to do something to show his appreciation that he finally got off the board. It's a good thing because now he goes in there with the absolute disrespect of grabbing a guy from Oregon, Dylan Gabriel. You're going to pick him and Shedeur and put them head to head? Like, what kind of organization is that going Cleveland? Like, what are y'all thinking, first of all? But the haters are having a good time. I don't want to get sidetracked. I'm trying to keep my level for this new process I got going, so I don't have to edit too much. So that's the haters. They're having a great time. Oh, man, they loved when Shedeur got prank called. Boy, but there are people that just, some people need answers. So there's a lot of questions that we got to talk about. I can't go live. Maybe I should go live on my Billionaires Mindset channel, and hopefully y'all can come on over there so I can get those hours, talking about this thing. With a raise of hand, how many of y'all will come on over to my Billionaires Mindset channel if I go live over there? In the meantime, while I wait this thing out, would y'all come over there? Y'all let me know, because that channel, I'm also trying to bring it up. So I need the hours. So if I go live over there and call y'all over there, will y'all come? Please comment and say, Harry B, go live, go on the Billionaire. I don't care where you go live. Just go live and let's talk about this, because I got stuff to say. Would you support that? Put it in the comments. Let me know. Because I would love to have you over at Billionaires Mindset doing these 90 days while they have my live cut off, so that we can have a conversation. And then once the 90 days are over, I'll come on back to TLP Sports Club live so that we can have our conversations. By that time, maybe I would have gotten the hours that I need to get that channel monetized. If y'all want to support me in that way, please let me know. Put it in the comments and let me know. So Harry B, I will support you. Go live there and I will come. So what I would do is I would actually create the thumbnail. I'll put it on the Billionaires Mindset channel, and then I'll send a message through the community page or the post page at TLP and say, hey man, I'm going live in like an hour. Come on and join me. That's how I would do it. But there are questions out there. Where do Harry B and TLP Sports Club stand? I don't know. The thing about me saying I don't know is this. There are going to be people that says, well, if you don't know, then that's just saying that you believe them. But I don't want it to be that easy, right? I wasn't there. I don't think everybody can be wrong about what things are coming out. But the video that I put out last night, the fact, what I said in that video, which some people try to comment and they didn't really understand the essence of that video, I believe everything that I said in that video. It ain't fair that you try to make an example out of Shedeur, but then you're going to turn around and try to market everything that you hated about him and try to sell him to us and to bring in new fans. We are literally still talking about Shedeur, the 144th pick in the 2025 NFL draft. Why do you think that is? Why do you think we're not talking about your perfect candidates? Our own player, Travis Hunter, we can barely measure his name. Cam Ward, who was the consensus number 1 overall pick. We're not even sneezing a word about Cam Ward. We're not. This is the thing. You want Shedeur to have Cam Ward attitude, Travis Hunter attitude, and then you want all of the marketing stuff that comes with that. You see how tricky this could be? It's tricky. Because in Shedeur, you get your marketing. You get your millions of fans that comes with this built in. You get all of that. So you're going to have to take the good, the bad, and the ugly and get it all together and figure out how to make it work for your organization. That's what I stand on. I'm saying suck up your pride, suck up your attitudes or whatever it is about him, whatever insecurities you have, suck it up because it's business. You're going to have clients if you are working on Wall Street. Clients that are sometimes going to be belligerent. They don't care. But you know that money is good. But I'm not trying to associate Shedeur with belligerence. What I'm trying to tell you is this. Yes, he comes with a little bit of brash like his dad. Yes, he comes with a little bit of flash like his dad. He's going to come with us. All right? The Deion tax is coming with it. You're going to have to deal with that. But this is the thing that you're missing. Shador Sanders is a good young man. He's well-mannered. He knows the game of football. And he's a good young man. He was raised well. You can get all of that, all of us, market it, and we can all be happy. We'll buy the jerseys. We'll buy the merch, the socks, the hats, everything. And all you got to do is just deal with a little bit of an annoyance of some loud folks that's going to come. But we're going to hold you down. That's the thing. We're holding down Colorado. We're going to hold you down. So yes, that's what I believe. I believe there could be whatever they're describing. It's possible that maybe he just said, I ain't coming here anyway. But I don't think, just like Josh Pate says in his video, I can't show it because of copyright violation. I mean, I'm in trouble already. I can't be showing anybody's video. It's going to be all about me. You're going to have to deal with me, listen to me all the time. I can't show y'all no more clips. At least not until the 90 days are up. All right. But he said that in his video. He said there's been players that have had bad interviews. It happens. But what were you going for? The interviews or the talent? I'll look at football players as football players. The interview thing, if you think you can help the talent, then the interview, for sure, you can help that. I'm going to repeat that. If you think you can get the talent, the things that he's lacking, like the stuff I hate about him, holding the ball too long, not knowing how to hand off the ball when in the run, not doing certain things, the mechanics that he needs to fix. If you can fix those things, you think an interview really matches? Like, you think a few botched interviews really worth you losing all the millions of dollars in a good football player? You think that was really worth it when you think about the business aspect of it? We're talking business now. You've dealt with worse people than Shedeur. I promise you. So you willing to throw millions of dollars away because of a botched interview? Really? I'll leave it there. Let's have a discussion. I can't go live, but let's talk about this in the chat or in the comments. Can't do chat because I can't go live. So I'm not going to edit that out. Let's talk about this in the comments. I thank you for clicking on this video. Again, I go by Harry B. Please subscribe to the channel and help me grow. I will really appreciate you supporting this channel. Hit the like button and don't forget to comment. When you comment, it sends that message to the YouTube algorithm to let them know that Harry B is doing a good job. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.